30's venue at Esher in Surrey want to modernise and expand it, but enthusiasts believe it should remain in its original state. Rita Mongiardino has the details.
The embassy may not seem that impressive from the outside, but inside it's a completely different story. Step into this cinema and you step back in time. Built in 1936, this is one of the finest existing examples of the Art Deco period. The embassy has barely changed since it opened 60 years ago, and that's part of the problem, according to its owners, ABC Cinemas. The company says the main auditorium is too big and wants to divide it into 3 smaller cinemas.
Even with the blockbuster Titanic last year, on the opening weekend we never had more than about 450 people in the 900 odd seats.
Movie Palace enthusiast Richard Gray is horrified at the plans, even though some of the features, including the impressive gilt-side panels, would be retained.
The 1930s was the heyday of the construction of cinemas. Wonderful buildings such as this were constructed, and as this one has outlasted all the others, then it's terrible to let it go.
The Department of Culture is considering plans to upgrade the building's Grade 2 listing. If this happens, it would make it much more difficult to redevelop the cinema, and ABC Cinemas may pull out. It's a threat the local council is taking very seriously.
What we don't want to see is the cinema locked up with nobody able to see it. And it's generally held that the best way of preserving a listed building is to keep it in use.
If ABC does pull out, the fear in Esher is that the cinema could close for good, and that would benefit no one. Rita Mongiardino, Newsroom South East in Esher.